Good morning. So these are another 5 questions 21 to 25. The first question is from state of matter and it belongs to compressibility factor. So we all know that compressibility factor tells us how much a gas can be compressed, or it can distinguish between whether a gas is real or ideal. How? We know that compressibility factor Z is equal to real volume upon ideal volume. You can take real volume of gas as Vm. Okay, so this Z is equal to real volume of the gas to that of ideal volume of that gas. If the value of Z is equal to 1, that means compressibility factor value is equal to 1, that means gas is ideal. In this case, ideal volume and real volume both will be equal. Okay, but in the question it is given that value of Z is less than 1. What it means? It means Z is less than 1, and that means this Vm upon Vi, it will be less than 1, and then Vm will be less than Vi. And we know that ideal volume of any gas is 22.4 liter at STP. It means real volume or molar volume of that gas will be less than 22.4 liter when value of Z is less than unity. If it is given in the question that value of Z is greater than unity, okay, then Z will become greater than 1, and in that case real volume or molar volume will become greater than ideal volume. That means real volume will become greater than 22.4 liter, in which case where Z is greater than 1. But in our question we have asked that the value of Z is less than 1, and then we have to tell that at STP volume will be, the answer will be this, less than 22.4 liter. Now the second question, butane on oxidation with hot alkaline KMnO4. So we all know that alkenes and alkynes are oxidized with KMnO4, and KMnO4 in this case is given as hot alkaline. So if it is given as cold and dilute, then it oxidizes to give diols. But in this case, this is not cold and dilute, this is hot and alkaline KMnO4. So see, CH3, CH2, CH triple bond CH, C triple bond CH. This is butane. When it is oxidized with KMnO4, and this KMnO4 is alkaline and also it is hot. So from this point the bond will get cleavage, and this 3 carbon will get converted into propanoic acid. You have to remember, whenever it is given as hot and alkaline KMnO4, you will always get acid. Okay, so and where you have to form the acid? Between those carbon which is having either double or triple bond. So this will remain intact, this will remain intact, and this carbon which is having a triple bond will get converted into carboxylic acid. So propanoic acid. Now what will happen to this CH? First it will get converted into formic acid, but this formic acid will further get converted into H2O plus CO2. So our end product will be this propanoic acid, water and carbon dioxide. So the answer will be this. Remember, this will be not the correct answer because this formic acid get further oxidized into CO2. Now 23rd question is very important. Sulfur react with chlorine in 1:2 ratio, and then the compound that is formed is hydrolyzed, and that hydrolyzed product you have to tell the central atom hybridization. So see, sulfur when react with 2 moles of chlorine. Why I am taking 2 moles? Because it is given as 1:2 ratio. So it will be 1, it will be 2 mole. So it will form HCl4, sulfur tetrachloride. The sulfur tetrachloride on hydrolysis react with 4 moles of water, and it forms tetrahydroxy sulfur as SOH whole 4 plus 4 HCl. Now this molecule SOH whole 4 is very unstable compound, and SOH, SOH, SOH and this SOH. From here you will get water and will get this compound H2SO3 plus H2O, that is sulfurous acid. Sulfurous acid. So this is the compound Y. This is okay, 1 minute. Okay, in the end compound you have to just tell the hybridization. So hybridization of the sulfur will be what? Hybridization is what? The valence electron in central atom. Sulfur is having 6 valence electron plus monovalent atom, 2 hydrogen, those are monovalent. Oxygen will not be included, divided by 2 we are getting 4, 4 means sp3. So the hybridization of sulfur in sulfurous acid is sp3. So first 1:2 ratio reaction, we are getting HCl4. On hydrolysis this HCl4 is getting into SOH whole 4, which is very unstable compound, and it will ultimately get converted to sulfurous acid, where sulfur is in sp3 hybridization. Now 24th question. This is important in the sense that iodide ion, okay, iodide ion when oxidized with MnO4 negative in acidic medium, this iodide ion get converted into I2. But in our question we have been asked that iodide ion is oxidized by MnO4 negative permanganate ion in which medium? Alkaline medium. So the product will be not I2. What will be the product? MnO4 negative, okay, in which medium? Alkaline medium, OH minus, it get converted to iodate ion. You have to remember this. This is clearly given in NCERT, where the reaction of KMnO4 and K2Cr27 are given. It is given that iodide ion when reacted permanganate ion in acidic medium, you will get iodine as a gas. But when the same iodide ion reacts with MnO4 negative in alkaline medium, what you will get? Iodate ion. Now the 25th question. Which aqueous solution have highest boiling point? So this is the question from Vent off factor. Elevation in boiling point. We know that elevation in boiling point delta TB is equal to I Kb into m. So the concentration of all the compounds are same. So this is irrelevant. Okay. Our answer will not depend on molality. So delta T, and this is a constant term, again it will not decide the answer. So our delta TB is directly proportional to I, that is Vent off factor. Now see, the Vent off factor of NaOH will be 2, because all these salts are, or base, all are very strong. Okay, so they will completely ionize. NaOH will ionize to give 2 ions, and we know that when the salt or compound completely ionized, in that case I is equal to N, Vent off factor is equal to the number of ions. So here NaOH will dissociate to give 2 ions, so I will be 2, Na2SO4 will dissociate into 2 Na ion plus 1 SO4 minus 2, I will be equal to 3, ammonium nitrate, I will be equal to 2 ammonium nitrate, and this K plus NO3 minus 2. So we can clearly see that Vent off factor is maximum for sodium sulfate. So delta TB, which is directly proportional to Vent off factor. So the elevation in boiling point will be highest for sodium sulfate, 1 molar sodium sulfate. Thank you.